or a marriage-like environment, family, and the orientation to the simple things that used to be done that should be, still today, the norm. People have forgotten these things, and they need to be reminded. Lady Dragon is a very good example of a lady who decided to make her choices in life and be the way she is because that's the way she felt most comfortable. So it doesn't really, there's not really an importance in terms of what your situation is. What's important to realize is that it's insane to do the same thing and expect different results. So everybody says you got to do this, that, and the other thing. And by everybody, I mean you see the commercials, you see the movies, you see the shows on TV, and it gives you a pattern to follow. And guess whose pattern it belongs to? The same people that feel they have the right to rulership over you. It's called dumbing down your senses. It's called being insensitive. This is the reason for the violence, the open sex, etc., on your viewing pleasure. The difference between what has been going on mainstream media and the reason that shows such as this have come up in popularity is very simple. They're not putting any news on the TV. So where do you go? Well, the internet is so far open, I'm hoping it remains that way, it should, and offers a freedom. You can go explore. That exploration has to be what you're looking for. And it's just like the Matrix. Neo, you've got a question, and it's not answered. You know that there's something there. You know that something isn't right, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Okay? That's called psychology, where someone else controls your thinking. This is the brainwashing that people are talking about. And this is the kind of thing that people such as Lady Dragon and I, and quite a few others, have begun to take issue with. Who died and gave somebody the right to have absolute control and rulership over all of us? This is the question you have to consider. And the reason I'm saying you have to consider it is it's not going to get better. The plans they would have for us are nasty. They're going to eliminate most of us, for one thing, and then the rest of us are to be enslaved at their beck and call. There are shows that show the Roman Empire and the manner in which slaves were treated. If that's what you're after, stick with what you got now. If you'd rather have something different where you think it might be a good idea to have a viable relationship with someone, to have something more than just beatings or degrading things, or to be solely under the control, and I mean absolute, you don't follow the instructions, they slit your throat, kind of thing, then if you don't like that idea, freedom is the alternative. That's what this show's about. That's what I'm about. That's what Lady Dragon's trying to accomplish in her country as well. There are many, many countries where things are not right and they need to be fixed. We need websites. Now, at Freedom Reigns, we're planning to try to help the international community by directing people to websites or groups that are for real. They're not just hucksters out to make $1 off of the freedom movement or your patriotism. But I know of several groups in Europe, and I'm waiting to hear from them. As soon as we find them, then in certain countries and certain areas, we're going to have the capability to give someone the direction. Talk to these people. See what you think. That's what it is. And so one of my reasons for bringing Lady Dragon on here is, first of all, she's a firecracker, and I just love her to death for being so excited and so overjoyed that she has the opportunity to be a part of true freedom. Just like I get excited. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a birth of this nation in the United States, and this is the second birth. And I believe that probably it's our last chance. And it's looking good so far. We're getting a lot of people. It takes a great voice to make these things happen. A good number of people, and I mean a good number. It's best to have more than just a majority. It's best to have those people who are professionals thinking about, what do I want for my kids? I got grandkids. I wonder how they're going to like it when they find out that I didn't do nothing. And that's why they got to go to FEMA camps, or that's why they get to be slaves. Well, that don't sit right with me. So that's my reason for this, partially to help give people some ideas as to what they can do functionally, what they can do in reality, what they can do when they talk to somebody, so that we can get this done. What do you think, Lady Dragon?
I think you're absolutely right. I think people, another problem in this world, dear, is lack of personal responsibility. It's never your fault, it's always everybody else's fault. You know what I'm saying? This has to stop, you know? When you see an injustice for one, it's an injustice for all. You rise up and you say no, you know? I tell you, I went to the bank the other day, and this young guy come up to me, you need to remove your glasses. I said, what? You need to remove your glasses. I said, no, it's never going to happen. And then the cashier says, oh, it's okay, we know her. I look at him like, you out of your mind? I let it go. A week after, he comes back, that bastard. Hey, I told you to remove your glasses. And I said, he screamed at me. It comes with a menacing posture, you know, the menacing posture of a security guard.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, I told you, never going to happen. And I rose my voice, you know what I'm saying? And I looked at him and I pointed in his face, you know, and I said, do a 180 and F off, okay? And don't bother me anymore, okay? And then I raised my hand, and you know, I was starting to make a scene, and he got afraid of me, and he left. I came back home. I called Zina, the directress of the bank. I said, listen to me. That guy, I told him the story I just told you. I want you to talk to him. I'm not going to be treated like garbage like this ever again. I'm making myself crystal clear. She apologized to me, and you want to know what, Drake? The guy was transferred. He's not there anymore.
There you go.
Same thing going on with the TSA and everything, okay? Put hands on me, you know. Come on, can you imagine? You know me, Drake. Can you imagine a poor, I would say, literally poor TSA with hands on me? You know exactly what will happen, eh, Drake? You know me, eh?
Yes.
So, see,
yes.
This is what I call about personal responses. You see something wrong, rise up, do something about it. Whatever you can do. You know, everybody has different affinities, different skills, different knowledge, different resources, different connection, different everything. Use what you got and make something good out of it, okay? I'm good with website, and I'm good in helping people, and I'm good in inspiring people, and I bring out the best in people, and I'm a great leader, and this is why I've done what I've done, you know? I can't cook, I can't type, I can't draw. Don't ask me any day of this, I cannot help, okay? But I can help with other things, you know? I'm pretty good at everything I do, you know? And this is what you need to go inside yourself and say, enough saying, wait for the other to do something. Do something yourself. Whatever is good for you, whatever you love to do, you know, do it, you know. And this switch the energy, because when you stop being a victim, sorry, Sam, sorry, my parents. It's when you stop being a victim and you start rising up and be in command. Me, I command respect wherever I go. People don't talk garbage to me. They know me where I live. Like Drake said, where I lived there for 25 years. And I know everybody here, every place I shop. I know the owner or the boss. I'm treated with utmost respect everywhere I go. When that young guy came after me with the glasses, he lost his position where he was. See, not me. You're gonna respect me, and you're gonna be nice to me, because I'm somebody extremely
Yes, I do.
Okay, Draggy, we should be back.
Well, that's good. Deidre, are you on here?
She just gone to. I'm here though.
Oh, okay.
She's gone taking care of her kids. She'll be back in a few.
Okay. I guess we lost some kids or something, so that's usually a danger sign in any household when the kids are quiet and you don't know where they went. It's a good idea to go check.
Yes. But I'm here. So, yeah, we were talking about personal responsibility before the break, and this is where everything needs to start, Drake, you know? If somebody does not get up and do something, well, you and I cannot do anything, you know? It's like you said it so well. This is a community. This is together we get things done. No one is an island. Even if you're really good at many things, you cannot do anything. Let's say you're alone on your island. Well, you're gonna have to do everything. Make your food, make your house, and everything. I mean, tell me, it's fun the first week, but after a while, you're gonna find it very long and very hard. You know.
Yes,
hey,
I do.
Craig?
Yes. We have another guest, Lady Dragon, and I would like to see if Minuteman's available. Apparently he's not on. Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I thought Minuteman was going to be on here for part of the show. What I'm looking to do is to do a combination of things. First of all, I wanted to inform the international audience that we are looking at assisting if we can, as we can. This may be something that's a little more difficult than people might realize, but the secondary part of this deals directly with community, and the portion of the show dealing with community basically deals with a combination of militias, citizens groups, local organizations, and things of this nature. What happens is you get a grouping of people together in such a manner that you can reach out just a little further. The basis of this is, let's see here, I've got to look this, there he is, okay. Anyway, the basis of this is that individual groups, to include rural areas, small towns, there are any number of people that individual people run across every day. You pass each other and don't speak, or you see somebody at whatever local store or at the restaurant where you go to get your lunch, things of this nature. The clerk at the grocery store that you stop by on the way home to get that jug of milk, loaf of bread. The thing is, in terms of getting to know these people, starting to speak to them, creates what's called a rapport, or an agreement between the two people that both of you are okay, both of you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, and what else is going on? a lot of people